Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Jujutsu Kaisen. This is episode 7 of season 1, and it looks like we've made a deal. Let's see where this goes.
Well, it looks like Wizard was right. He had a heart after all. So I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to get into this episode and see the big fight with the prison realm at the beginning if they leave off from where we left off.
Yeah.
That was a reach, dude. That was a,
He had a heart.
that was a real reach, my guy.
Reaching inside his chest.
I'm still trying to recover from last episode's restaurant. I mean, see, I don't know.
Things are getting hot.
Whatever. Yes, the show's heating up. Let's see what's next.
All right, without further ado, let's go. So kind of gives us a little refresher that we're pulling over. I sense evil.
Stop the car, Cole.
Stop the car, Cole. Stop it now, Cole.
And we're back.
Oh, look at this. We got Gojo versus Jogo.
Oh, that is... It's about to get hot in here.
That cannon. Holy shit.
Okay, so what he did in the restaurant was just a little taste.
Yeah, that was him in first gear.
Or neutral.
Yeah, neutral.
Oh, he's just going to walk right out like nothing happened.
Oh, is he gonna walk through the flames?
The T-1000.
What are you calling easy?
Brat. Oh, we're gonna adjust. Is that how he adjusts it? Oh, the old knuckle crack.
Smile is having fun with it.
Oh, boy. I mean, he did just pretty much put a volcano right there on the side and shoot him with it and
right on the side of the road into the forest.
Panda.
See, it's like They Live. You put on the glasses and you can see them.
わざわざ人のいないところで、いや、
What is that?
他の術師の火星を避けたの。
Okay, there we go.
Bugs.
Oh, whoa. So it's more than just lava.
来たのは確かだね。危機感の欠如ね。これ当たるとどうなるの？
Oh.
Fuck,
Are they like little
there?
bombs?
器用だね。
Oh, what a hothead.
It's a lot of
road is
shit
getting
going on.
trashed.
本物の強さ真実は死をもって広め。
He's not. You're getting awfully cocky.
Still talking.
学習しろよ。ケム。どういうことだ。
What's the meaning of this?
バカな。さっきとはわけが違う。君が触れたのは僕との間にあった無限大で出して。
The animated hand.
ほら。
Okay, we'll play along.
ね。触れられん。寸前で止まる。止まってるっていうか、僕に近づくほど遅くなった。
Ah.
That's cool.
僕はこのまま握手してもいいんだけど。
Uh-oh, well.
The old finger intertwining.
Oh!
ただ重力で強化した打撃じゃない。まだまだ。
Oh!
Oh! Spin kick.
収束、発散。この呼吸に触れたらどうなると思う？
Oh, not good?
Curse technique reversal.
Oh. First, I thought he was just going to vaporize him.
He's hitting every tree. Hey, where are you going? I thought you wanted to fight. I thought it was an easy get.
Oh, just grinding him into the ground.
He's just doing the spray and pray.
Yep.
Time for you to cool off.
ちょうどいいか。いいけど。眉唾ではなかったな。だが、当たらぬなら領域に引きずり込むまで。ごめんごめん。どこ？ねえ、ここどこ？ スクナの器。
見学の虎杖。あ、頭富士山。
That was Mochi.
Back to this.
あなたを守る。
They're watching Lord of the Rings.
Potatoes.
I can't believe we got Lord of the Rings.
話しかけても問題なし。早めに出力上げてさっさと次の段階進めそうだね。ユージ、呪術戦の頂点、領域展開について。
Domain expansion. Feels like this is something that.
俺たち沈まねえの ?10 秒前まで高専にいたよね。どうなってんの？ああ、飛んだの。
今後のため虎杖は殺せん。なんだそのガキは盾か。
盾？違う。言ったでしょ。見学だって。
I was gonna say, does it look like he needs a shield?
自ら足手まといを連れてくると。
大丈夫でしょ。だって君、弱いもん。
No. Oh, you just brat.
Smug face.
大丈夫。僕から離れないでね。
領域展開。
Oh, here we go. Take him into the realm.
Okay, this is interesting.
なんだよ、これ。
外観敵戦。
なんだよ、これ。これが領域展開。術式を付与した小徳領域を呪力で周囲に構築する。
Yeah, we
That
saw
just
that.
like what we saw that.
領域を広げるのはめちゃくちゃ呪力を消費するけど、それだけに利点もある。一つは環境要因によるステータス上。
Boost
Boost the stats.
Ah, video game buffs. Yep.
もう一つ。
Well,
領
he's
域
not
内で発動
most.
した付与された術式は
Guaranteed to hit.
絶対でも安心して。対処法もいくつかある。今みたいに呪術で受けるか、これはあまりお勧めしないけど、領域外に逃げる。領域に対する最も有効な手段。こっちの領域を展開する。
Oh,
同時に領域が展開され
gonna
た
lift
時
it up.
より洗練された術もその場を制するんだ。
Come on, give us the reveal. What do his eyes look like?
領域展開。
Oh,
無料空所。
They're very blue.
Oh, well.
hell.
何が起こった？
Exactly. That's what I was going to ask.
It's in the void.
何も感じん。違う。何もかも見える。すべて感じる。何もできん。
Inner world of limitlessness.
生きるという行為に無限界の作業を全てを与えられると何もできず。でも君には聞きたいことがあるから、これくらいで勘弁してあげる。
Oh, he's gonna peel his cap.
Oh!
Whole
Not
head.
really, just his cap.
It sounded like a frickin'.
Clay pot or something.
言われてここに来た。生き物としての格が違う。
Look who's watching.
どうする？私は高専関係者に顔を見られるわけにはいかないから、ここで帰らせてもらうよ。助けたいなら助ければいいさ。
We
do
do.
the-
We're the true.
呪霊の分際で命令されて動くタイプじゃないか。僕をこれ何かいいことがあるのかな。相手は誰だ。
誰が言うか小っぱが。
いいのかな。そんなこと言ってよ。早く言えよ。洗うぞ。
っていうか、呪いって会話できるんだね。普通すぎてスルーしてたわ。
Oh, look who it is. Flowers.
繊維がそがれる。
What?
先生、俺は大丈夫。ちょっと待って。
Oh,
Lionel!
逃げられた。気配を消すのがうまいな。火山頭よりも。っていうか、みんなにはあれに勝てるくらい強くなってほしいんだよね。
あれにか。
目標は具体的な方がいいでしょ。いやー、連れてきてよかった。
It's delivery.
映画見て僕と戦ってを。
Watching movies and fighting me.
その後は実戦。重めの任務をいくつかこなしてもらう。交流会でお披露目といこうか。
はい、先生。はい。
遅い。
Oh.
It's like a peacemaker. It's just a
Yeah.
random door out in the middle of wherever.
ジョーゴはどうしたゲト。花見が助けに入ったから君が焚きつけたんだろ。とんでもない。私は止めたんだよ。噂をすれば
How'd it go, guys?
無事だよ。何より
どこをどう見ていっている。
決行は10月31日渋谷。詳細は追って連絡するよ。狡猾に行こう。呪いらしく、人間らしく。
Of a human?
That's what I got the vibe from at the end there. If you can just go back to that scene, I want to see exactly what he said there at the end. But yeah, so they're going to carry it out on Halloween, and get more details. But Mahito is the big boss.
Mahito?
Well, that's what it looks like to me. If I'm wrong, folks, let me know. But
No, I'm just saying the name Mahito.
yeah, like a drink. And he's reading a book.
I think that's mojito versus mahito.
Mahito.
But the way that I saw the eyes. 'Cause
Yeah,
it looks
and,
like you could have a cursed eye on the left
And human
there,
on
right,
the
and
other.
human on the other side, because he did and you wanted to see it it said.
Humans should.
It said, because he goes, no objections here, and he goes, let's be cunning about this, like curses should, like humans should.
Yeah,
so it's got to be a half and a half.
Yeah, that back and forth there.
Mahito is got to be like a half and some sort of half and half, and I'm thinking that's what that is, the scars or whatever. It was
Yeah,
like-
something all Frankenstein together.
yeah, exactly. It could easily be some sort of Frankenstein-y.
Well, I like how their realm is a beach with the one dude's just out in the water.
It's got to be on the water. It won't
octopus-
survive.
Yeah, we saw him at the restaurant.
Yeah, but that was for a certain amount of time, and then when it got hot in there, I don't think that was good for that octopus.
For that octopus lobster walrus
Hybrid.
looking thing. But yeah, interesting that their spot would be a sunny beach somewhere where you can read a book. And saying Gojo is on death's door, that's a bit of an exaggeration, if you ask me, given everything we've seen, how easily he was able to work over the volcano head, barely an inconvenience, explained to us kind of how the infinity works, and then put him in that realm and just ripped his head off. I mean, that whole fight scene was pretty incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that Jogo, we're going back on Gojo and Jogo. Yeah. Jogo, first off, we didn't know Jogo was quite that powerful. So that was wild, of course.
No, Gojo is our guy.
Yeah.
Jogo is
That's
the
what I said, Jogo.
Volcano head.
Yeah, Jogo. Yep. Yeah, so I didn't know that. I'm trying to make my notes while watching. I didn't know Jogo was that powerful. We saw him in the restaurant the last episode setting people on fire, but that versus some just wild, like three, out his top of his head and his ears volcano blast was pretty incredible. And then we got those giant mosquito buzzy bee looking things that also flew out of the top of his head. We saw earlier on, the specials or whatever we're calling them. But he looked like he was as powerful as anything that we've seen up until now.
Just nothing. He couldn't even land a hit.
No, but he couldn't do anything. And then of course the explanation of the infinity space. He's teasing him a little with the hand thing, and then just working him. So Gojo, obviously a powerful individual. If
he wasn't bragging. He can back it
no,
up.
I mean, but he just made complete light work. So again, it just makes you question, like, okay, how much of a skill, how much of a power difference is there?
Because he was an 8 or 9 fingers.
Yeah.
Well, that was his low estimation, but he himself could have been cocky and arrogant.
Oh, that's true, I guess.
Because he came off that way even during at the beginning of the fight, like, oh, that was so easy. He was so weak. And then he kept coming back, and that's when he finally realized that he ain't got nothing on him, that even when he took him to his domain, it did nothing even because then he just got took out of his domain into a whole new domain.
Yeah. And that was a twist I didn't see coming, and I'm guessing we're going to see more of these realms and these spaces where you can put your opponent and your enemy and how you dictate. And it was like he was flooding Gojo was flooding Jogo with information. It's like you're seeing everything, you're feeling everything, but because of that, you can't do anything. It's just overwhelming all your senses is kind of the way that I took that.
Well, that's what I like, that they made sure they kind of explained it to us, that it's like, yeah, there's huge benefits, but it also leaves you at risk. Because he came at him with something and he was able to just break it down. But what Jogu said after that, he's like, wow, because usually if I bring anyone here, they turn to ash right away.
Yeah.
So that's a huge advantage for him to go in. So as much as he is in a weaker state, him getting them here,
if they vaporize.
Like he says, they usually vaporize right away.
And I am kind of disappointed that because Yuji was watching Lord of the Rings, that he didn't make at least one Mordor or reference to throwing the ring in the volcano here at all. I mean, it was right there teed up for him. I can't believe he didn't make one reference. But that was fun how they did that with the movie.
It did feel a lot like Mordor, didn't it? And the fact that we got Lord of the Rings, back to watching movies with our little guy with the boxing gloves on, and then of course Lord of the Rings. But yeah, bit of a missed opportunity there. Not
he could have been asking for Schmeagol or something. Yeah, I mean, it was great that they're throwing this in there because like they said, like all these cheesy movies, and I thought it was just gonna be whatever. But as we've seen throughout this show, they've already said Super Smash Brothers.
the Wii.
Now they've done Lord of the Rings. I think there was a couple others early on where they have actual real world stuff, so it's not just all fiction, or it's
not
fiction,
a completely different world
where it's all fake, where everything is all fake. They actually have stuff like Lord of the Rings and Nintendo in here.
Well, and things from our world exist.
Yeah, and it's also fun because you have to imagine, look, obviously this is a very different type of entertainment than you're getting with Lord of the Rings. You'd have to imagine there's some sort of crossover audience. I suppose with Lord of the Rings, that's not really saying much. There's crossover audiences with Lord of the Rings and just about anything. But the fact that they gave us that was pretty fun. A very unexpected to be getting the pop culture references, because they kind of, that's one of the things about these animes is they really feel like they've created and they're living within their own world. Of course, Death Note, rather. I mean, they had, the FBI and, they had their intelligence agencies and stuff like that. And it was more, their, crime syndicates, and it was more set to be in, what was reflective of a real society. But as far as, Attack on Titan, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, of course, Demon Slayer, kind of all within their own kind of little worlds. And obviously this is a very, different situation than just a normal show, obviously with all the sorcerers and all that sort of stuff and everybody they got to battle, but definitely fun again to see a pop culture reference.
I like the reveal we got of Gojo's eyes finally, because they teased us a little bit in the intro where he's slowly starting to pull it up a little bit, and here he pulled down the blind all the way, and we got to see his eyes. So again, that's kind of the part of his powers. Those steely blue eyes that he had.
Those were crystal blue eyes, steely blue eyes.
I love how he just overwhelms Jogo here in this realm where like he's just seeing so much, and just again with the animation style, they just have his eye twitching. It just conveys like he's seeing so much, and it's just blowing him away.
And that's where I love it. He's like, I see nothing, I feel nothing. Wait, I see everything, I feel everything, but it's all incomplete. So it's like he's not quite seeing everything or intact or whatever. Yeah. So I love that they how they presented that as well, where he's like, I see everything, but nothing is complete. So it's really mind trippy for him. And I love how they even did it to his one eye and everything.
Yeah.
It was a pretty cool scene that they showed, and just how powerful that Gojo truly is, that you can't even get a hit on him. But it looked like Hinami did actually like kind of mess with him just a little bit when he came in and made the save. because he's like, after he ripped his head off and he was trying to get the information from him, all of a sudden,
yeah, like I said, Hanami comes in kind of out of the blue, hits him with the flowers.
yeah, and he had to like shake it off for a second. That's what I wanted to get to what he said, where he's like, wow, yeah, they're like, wow, flower is pretty.
Yeah, I don't even feel like fighting or something like that.
That's what I was waiting for. There was a curse. It stripped away my will to fight.
There you go.
So, I mean, it still took him a second to shake it off, but it shows that Hanami can at least has some benefits that could hurt Goju just a little bit.
Yeah,
so I'm interested to see more about that.
Yeah, like I said, he hurt him or slow him down or at least something. But then again, how far did Gojo really go here? Like, did he really go 100% on him, or was he doing just because the thing with the battles is everybody's kind of so cocky and sure of themselves. They're like, oh, you can't possibly be ready for what I have, and then they're kind of laughing and smiling throughout the battle, just waiting to show off, just waiting to show their abilities. And how far do they push it is kind of what I'm wondering, because Gojo definitely seemed in total control the whole time, never worried.
Well, they said that he is the most powerful living sorcerer, so I'm thinking we're going to be seeing, and if like you can't even touch him even when you think you are because of that infinity around him, then you have to try. Well, for the bad guys, I don't want to help them out, obviously, but for them, they have to try and get him encased in that prison realm. Yeah, and if he does get encased in that, is he strong enough to get out? We need to learn more about it. Obviously, I'm assuming it would just be like it would take him down for a little bit, but we have to wait until October 31st when they're going to try and have their plan of attack.
Gotta wait for Halloween.
We shall see.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we
on
are.
Halloween.
Yeah, we'll see on Halloween. So for Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
Ah. 自販機もうちょい増やしてくんないかしら。
パシッと。
丘か。
お使いくらいできんだろ。
いや、そうじゃなくて、今日だろ。京都の学長なんて、もろその上層部だろ。鉢合わせでもしたらさ。
京都のじじいだって。
It wouldn't possibly.
Not in broad daylight.
Imagine if you could only speak in ingredients.
来てるっていうのか舞が。
憶測だよ。打ち合わせに生徒は関係ないからな。でもなあいつら嫌がらせ大好きじゃん。東堂と舞。
なんでこっちいるんですか、全員先輩。
雰囲気近いわよね。
嫌だな、伏黒くん。舞って呼んで。同級生が死んだんでしょ？それともそうでもなかった？
何が言いたいんですか？
代わりに言ってあげる。そんな汚らわしい人外が。
Such a tainted inhuman.
を名乗って虫唾が走っていたのよね。
舞、どうでもいい話を広げるな。俺はただこいつらが乙骨の代わり足りうるのか伏黒とか言ったか。どんな女がタイプだ。
Kind of a strange thing to ask.
Yeah, a little bit of a personal question, is it not?
So, like, if he doesn't like blondes or brunettes, he's gonna beat his ass. What?
That's the cold open.
Yeah, we'll let the intro roll, I guess. What type do you like, Oak? That'll determine.
I mean, I suppose if you both liked the same type and you felt the other person presented some sort of competition, maybe you would want to fight.
Awfully presumptuous.
Yeah.
All right, back to it.
なんで初対面のあんたと女の趣味を。
That's what we were
As he's
thinking.
sitting there like ready to grapple.
ハードル高いわよ。
お前は黙ってる。
It's a tall hurdle for him.
京都3年東堂
They're trying to make him look like E Honda. It's got the
Little bit.
scar.
性癖には
What are we doing here? Boring taste in women.
Sorry, Quinn hasn't had to write anything down yet.
最後の交流会で退屈なんてさせられたら
呪術高専って4年生でしょ？
交流会は3年までなんだよ。
俺なりの優しさだ。今なら半殺しで済む。
Answer me.
ムカつくけどいいな。
その人に揺るがない人間性があればそれ以上はない。
Just looking for somebody with a good personality.
退屈だよ。
Boring.
しぐろ。
Oh, clothesline.
Well, that's what you get for not telling another dude what your type is, I guess. You're boring.
二級術師として入学した天才も一級の東堂先輩相手じゃただの一年
Top
生だもん。
grade.
似てるって思ったけど全然だわ。マキさんの方が100倍
Oh.
毛穴開いてんぞ。
Open pores.
口の利き方。
Oh, Jesus.
What?
That's what you get for saying somebody's got
Open pores.
I always knew you're boring.
Is something not coming through right in the translation, folks?
わざわざ質問したのに、お前は俺の優しさを踏みにじったんだ。
もしかして頭の
Pineapple.
だが特級に勝てる一級術師はいるにはいる。驚くべきは。あんた、術式使わないんだってな。
ああ、あの
Yeah, the rumor.
False.
That's false.
一級には使ってねえのかよ、化け物が。
I thought
プラス我慢。
Oh, I thought he was going for the diamond cutter.
Yeah, he's got the frogs.
Frogs with wings.
絶タイプ。
Oh.
Whoa, this dude has got some speed.
薄っぺらいんだよ、体も。女の
Oh, he's going with the back suplex.
Oh.
One. Oh, he could have pinned him. I don't know why he didn't go for the pin.
So remember, if he doesn't like your taste in women, this is what you get.
なんてパワー。
Oh. Oh, the old pie face. Oh.
Doing a little Omni Man.
Yeah, it's very much some Omni-Man
That was
stuff.
aggressive.
Oh, there's our frogs.
Oh, now we're coming in clutch with the frogs. Turns out they're more powerful than we had thought.
やる気があるで
Oh,
感じられる。
ripping their
not.
tongues.
下手に出てりゃ偉そうに。そこまで言うなら。
Bring it.
動く。
Oh.
何やってん
Oh, it's our panda.
Oh.
ふうギリギリセーフ。まあアウ
久しぶりだな、パンダ。
ト。なんで交流会まで我慢できないかね。帰った帰った。大きい声出すぞ。やーんって。
どうやら退屈指導士ってわけでもなさそうだ。乙骨に伝えとけ。お前も出ろと。
俺パンダ、人間の言葉わか
Salmon.
Salmon. Jesus.
Old Dirty Harry.
買う相手は選ぶことね。
うちのパシリに何してんだよ。
It's dangerous to pull a gun up and backwards when somebody's finger is on the trigger.
落ちこぼれはお互い様だろ。お前だって物に呪力を込めるばっかりで、術式もクソもねえじゃねえか。
上ばかり見てると首が痛くなるから。
はあ、やめやめ。底辺同士でみっともね。
In the meantime,
Nora, can he stand?
それなりに痛めつけたの。何やる気
Ooh, sleeper.
go to sleep.
もっとマキさん
Nice.
てめえのその制服を置いてけよ。私の夏服にしてやる。次は体の穴増やしてやるわよ。その足の長さじゃこれ
Are we not on the same team?
落とせ。
帰るぞ。
そんな伏黒は
大丈夫だ。パンダたちがついてる。
楽しんでるようだな。
冗談。私はこれからなんですけど。
Peace.
俺にはまだ東京に大事な用があるんだよ。高田ちゃんの怖くがな。
He's going to a meet and greet?
乗り換えミスってもし会場にたどり着けなかったら
Well, if he bought him from TKO, they probably cost an arm and a leg.
いつもの京都外れるとはな。
あんたたち、交流会はこんなもんじゃ済まないわよ。何買った感出してんだ。制服置いてけこら。
Hunting.
交流会でボコボコにすんぞ。
The exchange event.
さっきの本当なの？呪力がないって。だから、このメガネがねえと呪いも見えねえ。
One of the best movies Oak has never seen.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure.
虎杖がもらってたやつと同じか。じゃあ、なんで呪術師なんか。嫌がらせだよ。
Spite.
されてた私が大物術師になってみろ。家の連中、どんな面すっかな。楽しみだ。
I don't know what I mean, I know they talked about the challenges before, but I thought we were on the same team. I didn't know we were going to the death.
You're going against curses, but well, they said, there has been deaths before in it.
ヤガはまだかの。老い先短い年寄りの時間は高くつくぞ。
ヤガ学長はしばらく来ないよ。
ほう。
嘘のスケジュールを伝えてあるからね。
その説とは。
とぼけるなよ、じじい。虎杖裕二のことだ。保守派筆頭のあんたも一枚噛んでんだろ。
やれやれ、最近の若者は。
花から敬う気がねえんだよ。
Wow.
これは問題行動ですよ。
Problematic.
ところに報告させてもらいますからね。
Relevant authorities. This feels like a translation.
That changed quickly.
こっちも長話する気はないよ。
Hold back the emotions.
未登録の特級呪霊2体に襲われた。
それは災難じゃったの。
勘違いすんなよ。僕にとっては街でアンケート取られたくらいのハプニングさ。生徒のレベルも近年急激に上がっている。
少しおしゃべりが過ぎるの。
Better watch your step.
言いたいこと言ったから退散しようっと。
Later.
See ya.
ああ、野外学長は2時間くらいで来るよ。じゃあねー。
ミワ、茶を買うてきてくれ。
追いつけたら一緒に写真撮ってもらおう。
Get him to take a picture with me.
Oh, here's our personal handshake event.
ガタンビームお願いします。
行きますよ。なんとか
All the hearts.
お時間です。
Move along.
And you're done.
And now we're gonna have a month time jump.
September 2018.
Maybe there's a post-credit scene.
Well, I guess I'm glad I missed the movie. Whoa, what the hell?
Cranial deformity, squishing their heads.
Well, you saw how they
Yeah.
squished. One was like,
へえ、君、俺が見えるんだ。
Oh, got a window.
凄惨な現場です。覚悟はいいですか、虎杖君。
Oh,
that's how we.
That's-
So we ended. We get
So-
introduced new baddie that can do some crazy stuff. Obviously.
yeah. Well, where do we begin with this episode? I mean, I know they talked about the
Time's up.
the challenges of the exchanges before, but like we're really doing this to the death. I mean, aren't we on the same team here at the end of the day? So I'm just gonna call them E Honda because they look a whole lot like E Honda from Street Fighter, and even some of the moves with like the bear hug and stuff that he was doing. I'm like, okay, this was kind of fun to see. But yeah, I mean, all because they doesn't appreciate his taste in the ladies. So we're gonna
What
have
an
a
interesting
battle
way
here.
to have a fight, huh?
And that's our introduction. So again, getting some new characters, learning some backgrounds, but just a bizarre world that the way things are done. And like, look, it's one thing when they say it, and then it's a whole nother thing when you actually see it in action. So I wasn't ready for that. And then our girl here that's with E Honda, I didn't catch her name the first time, Maya. But yeah, she pulls out a pistol and starts going Dirty Harry on her. So I guess I'm
you
ready
can't tell
for the
somebody they've
chaos.
got visible pores.
No,
Yeah,
your
they can.
your pores
Well,
are opening up or whatever.
So then it was interesting then how getting introduced to what her power is, that she can then curse that object that she has a hold of. So like it's basically then she has unlimited ammo as well,
Right.
with her piece.
Yeah, so I mean that's one way to go about it. And then our panda comes in clutch, which wasn't there a fighting game on PlayStation that had a panda?
There might have been, but you could also be thinking of the movie Kung Fu Panda.
Well, I could be. He might be after some of his noodles
Poe.
from Poe and his dad making them. But yeah, so good. We got to see the panda in action. And again, I'm also curious to see how it's going to be going forward with our one character who can only speak in ingredients for the certain dish. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, look, let's just take the ride and see what we're getting into, because we got very little on Yuji and what he's been up to. Just at the end, they're gonna go check out the theater and see their faces and heads got stretched and pulled, and somebody who can see. So again, I also appreciated the reference with the glasses and being able to see. For me, I of course thinking about They Live with Roddy Piper, but yeah, this is another episode that's keeping pace with everything I've seen so far.
Yeah, what was really good was the fight scene between Ihun, as they call him, but Tudo. That fight scene, seeing how powerful he is, and just like what they're saying for the challenge is, yeah, it's a 4-year school, but like him being a third year going against like first and second, it's like he's got to have like more power. It's like when, Hunger Games, like, well, you'd think the older competitors would have a distinct advantage over the youngest competitors. So like you can be, have unlimited power, but if you don't know how to use it properly, you can still get taken out in a fight. I mean, we saw this time he was able to use Nobara was able to use his frogs, because obviously the dogs and
the old
frogs slowed him down for a minute.
Slowed down, and then he was able to snap those tongues off. But I'm just interested to see what, and he claims. Was it him or was it Tota that was saying that they were just holding back for their power? But then we saw that Taj came in, and I think that's how he says it's how he just like basically paused him, where he moved his like I call him Kenny, but he moved his sweater down, said something, and paused him. So is that like his major ability? And then Panda, coming in and giving him the old Panda Express, but. What? And
the drink is extra.
So I love the fight scenes and how they're doing it. And then they are still mixing in the classic funny anime that we got accustomed to in previous, animes that we have watched. So I love that they're including that as well. But this fight all had to do with just
what's your type?
What's your type? But because he's saying that you're boring, and he doesn't want to be bored when he's at school. So that while he's doing this and during the challenges, so he doesn't want to be bored. I get that at the end of the day they are on the same team, but it's the best of the best, right now, and it's like it's like they're Highlander. There can only be one.
Yeah, if you can't beat me, are you even worthy to take on
that could
demons?
that could also be their mindset that, hey, I have actually, because then they gave us the backstory of how he did how he took out the whole parade himself. So. Yeah. To show you how powerful he is. So it's like, well, if you can't even give me a challenge, am I going to trust you being able to go into that parade and do the same thing I did?
Gonna have my back?
Because like he may or may not say it, but he's like, hey, that was pretty difficult for me. So if it was difficult for me, you're not going to be able to get anywhere near what I did. So I think that's also part of it, is they want to test your limits. Granted,
and he might just have a screw loose too.
That too. Well, come on, we saw how much he appreciated getting his handshake, at the end there, that he was only paying. Look at he's blushing. He absolutely loves her. Like, see, that's not a boring life for him.
No,
right
it's
there.
like he met one of the K-pop demon hunters or something.
Well, maybe that's who he likes. That's what I love. It was basically most of this was the fight scene, and then him talking to the elder, and then our boy talking to the elders, talking about when Goju talking to, which the great security, she gets all flustered about him,
trying to hold it in on the inside,
but talking about who you sent in. There's curses going on. There's these 2 special level curses that I had to take on.
Awfully convenient.
So he's like, this isn't adding up. But I get where he's saying he's putting it on the elders that are like, your dream scenario was to have this, and now it's gonna bite you in the ass, because then you're expecting us to take them out. What if we can't? Then you're letting evil curses run amok.
Yeah, very interesting episode. I mean, they based so much of it off that interaction, by the vending machine.
Well, then Maki and Ma, we found out that they're twin sisters. And, so they had their little interaction. So that was pretty good.
But I mean, it was just, it's interesting dialogue. It's interesting scenarios. The whole, we're gonna fight over, an answer. I get what you're saying. Like, hey, look, you want, in any situation, you want the people around you to be the best. Right? It's like, yeah, it's cool being the absolute best, maybe just for, I don't know, bragging rights or for your own ego, but you want the people around you to be the best. And I think that's in everything. And I had a buddy who used to be, and he was a Force Recon Marine, And, I was talking to him and he's like, you didn't want to be the best. He goes, you wanted the guy who had your back to be the best. It's like, he's like, think about it. He's like, if, we were talking about gym mentality. It was an interesting conversation, but he was like, in our environment, you wanted everybody around you to be the best, because if you were the best, that meant the people, next to you, could you really trust them 100% if you felt that they weren't as skilled as you are? And instead, of course, the feeling was mutual, which just elevated everybody, right? Like, I want this guy to be able to trust me, so I'm going to push myself to a new limit. And of course, not necessarily an apples for apples conversation, but, and we've seen this in other shows too, you have some sort of team, they're all working together. You kind of want to be the top dog, but at the same time, you want to trust that the person next to you is going to be able to hold their own. The fact that they got into a fight for the reasons that they did.
With some fun animation.
Again, yes, some very interesting animation that I wasn't quite ready for. But look, fighting over women, yes. Fighting for the same woman, yes. Fighting to defend a woman, yes. All sorts of ways that you can get into fights regarding women, but I've never seen one over, hey, what's your taste? Yeah. Well, your boy, and it was interesting because he just said you could tell a lot by Jesus answer.
I had to get back to the scene. It's highly entertaining.
You can tell whether somebody is boring. A person's fetishes reflect everything about them. People with boring taste in women are boring people themselves. That's a slippery slope to go. Don't you feel like that's a bit of a slippery slope to go down? I mean, how far?
That's one way. Another could be your sense of fashion. That could say a lot of whether you're boring or not.
Very, very true. I just wear a pair of khakis with a tucked-in polo every day. I mean, hey, but it's. Look, people have their own tastes, but look, in any regard, it was I don't want to say it felt like I don't want to say like a filler episode, but it didn't feel like it pushed ahead the plot and the story as much as.
Well, it just introduced us to two new characters with
at the school,
and
we have and we do have a longer run, so I know like not every episode is going to be this major, bombs are dropping and these huge revelations. I almost said revelations.
We gotta have some revelations, folks.
Revelations. But look, it was a good episode. It was certainly entertaining. And I think that's kind of the one thing where it's like you hope they're all entertaining, but sometimes where it's, a little bit more story driven or you're learning more about the whole world, you're kind of locked in a little bit more, where ones like these, obviously they throw in some silly stuff where it's entertaining kind of in its own right and very unique. I don't know how many. I don't ever, as we say, I don't ever recall seeing an argument over the same topic before. We may never see one again. It may be quite some time, folks, before we see another big fight break out over taste and women.
I think we're definitely going to see some fights break out. It'll just be what's the ignition source for that fight. But
but then when
we'll pick up at the theater here,
and then when we got to the end,
that was it was just creepy, right? We're just going back and looking at this right now. So one dude's head looks like it was split in half, but like extended.
One was stretched.
The other guy's was stretched, and the other one it looks like it was stretched the bottom way. The jaw was all pulled down.
Well, just it's stretched from like here by the nose because it's his mouth, his nose, and then there's that stretch, and then his eyes are up there, right there. So they went really interesting with the animation here with what he did to him.
Really graphic.
The meeting in the alley of whoever that person was saying, "Hey, did you do that? Oh, you can see me. I've got one that can see."
So does that, when said that and he seemed like the bad person seemed like they are happy, does that mean they're going to take out, this is going to be another victim
or a new recruit?
Or does this person that's meeting with him in the alleyway, do they have different intentions? Like, hey, I have, there's some guys that
I have a gift
that have been doing crap to me that I would wish you would take them out too. Is it going to work out that way, that they become a team?
Only one way to find out, Answer.
One way to find out is to catch the next episode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as we are. So for Apple and Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm Course Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals. 6, 7.
Here we go.
翼は父でけえから走るとバイバイ。気持ちはわかるぜ、吉野ちゃん。
That looks like the guy that was in the alleyway.
Oh.
ミミズ人間3
I think I was correct. So it was 3 guys that was beating him up.
まもなく始まります。
Remember having to do that for movies?
だからさ、そいつ5万も持ってんの。厨房のくせに。
最悪だ。
Oh, nothing worse than loud people in the theater.
最悪だ。見てないよ。
翼が嘘ついてるってことですか？
Teacher watching, doing nothing.
Yeah, this tracks.
それは3人とも分かってる。
Oh, wow.
それでもチヤホヤもてはやすのは。
完全なる人間のさ。ダメ。全然やらしてくんねえの。
Gee, this is like a perfect.
もしもし。
You talk on speaker next?
今、暇。
All
君
right.
たち、
そうね。
マナーは守ろうね。
Oh, literally just a touch.
Oh my god.
It's like what's that show? Was that has the alien with the big head like that? The Futurama or something? I forget.
Or you thinking maybe Monsters Inc?
I don't know. That is nasty.
彼らは君にとって。
Can I do it too? The power, it feels good.
I wanted my answers with
Feels good.
Well, this power feels good. Toby. My question's answered about if there was going to be any sort of collusion. Well, there kind of was.
Yeah.
Collusion.
Oh, did he have a Mario flower that he's able to throw?
Yeah, must have been.
Well, now we know who that is.
Now we know.
We got introduced to the character. We don't know.
There goes the panda running on rooftops.
Sitting around having a nice picnic.
Having a good laugh.
Having a picnic.
Why not?
Enjoying a good laugh together.
Enjoy a nice finger.
It's finger foods.
あいつら何者ですか？なんで鑑識より先に現場あげるんです？俺も詳しくは知らねえよ。でもお前も見たろ。あれは人の領分を外れてる。
Indeed not.
Jeff, if you're talking about curses again.
見えますか？これが呪力の残影です。私たちは普段当たり前のように呪いを視認しています。
Oh, traces.
だが残影は呪霊などに比べ薄い。
He's focusing by putting his hands on the side of his head.
褒めて伸ばすとかさ。
褒めもけなしもしませんよ。
Fact-based performance reviews here.
回も同様であると勘違いしていた時期もありましたが、その話はいいでしょ
う。おっす、決まってこぜ。
いえ、そこそこで済むならそこそこで。
Use moderate effort.
でも安心して信用できる後輩呼んだから。脱サラ呪術師の七海健人くんでーす。
そのいい。
An ex-salary man.
Please don't call me that.
で変なやつ多いけど、こいつは会社勤めてただけあって一級呪術師だし。
How do those glasses stay on?
目隠してる人多いな。脱サラって。
Ex-salary man.
まずは挨拶でしょう。はじめまして、虎杖くん。
はじめまして。
呪術師はクソということです。
Sorcerers are shit.
行動はクソということです。
そうなの？
私と五条さんが同じ考えとは思わないでください。私はこの人を信用しているし信頼している。上のやり口は嫌いですが、私はあくまで規定側です。私もあなたを術師として認めていない。
でも俺は強くなるよ。言われなくても認めさせてやっからさ。もうちょい待っててよ。
私ではなく上に行ってください。
あ、はい。
ぶっちゃけ私はどうでもいい。
はいはい。
Okay, I get it.
監視カメラには何も映ってなかったんだよね。
被害者以外は少年が1名のみです。
じゃあ犯人は呪霊？
まあそうですね。
Not creepy at all.
Oh.
What the
lunchbox?
こちらは私が片付けます。
There's another one?
Oh, yeah. Good detergent.
Oh, sideways.
舐める舐めないの話ではありません。私は大人で君は
You're a child.
Child.
君を自分より優先する義務があります。でもそれで大人になったわけじゃない。枕元の抜け毛が増えていた。
I was just hanging out doing nothing, not hurting anybody.
そういう小さな絶望の積み重ねが
It's reminding me of the scene from Men in Black when he's like, what if you just busted in the gym and you're doing chin-ups and the guy takes you out? That'd be a little upset too.
Yeah.
私の術式はどんな相手にも強制的に弱点を作り出すことができます。
Oh, here we go.
この比率の点に攻撃を当てることができればクリティカルヒット。
Shark rhino, there's a deer.
この生倉でも両断できます。聞いてますか、虎杖君。
俺に言ってたのそういうのってバラしてもいいもんなの？
バレても問題のない術式、問題のない相手、またはバラすことでミスリード。
呪いに集中したいけど、話は聞かなきゃダメっぽい。
縛りが術式効果を底上げするのです。こんな風に。
Oh, that is creepy as fuck. Oh, well, there goes that.
Oh!
からは以上です。虎杖君後ろ。
Nice block.
Behind you.
Ah, you want another home run?
Detergent.
All right, here we go.
ユージの磁力はさ、遅れてやってくるね。
Ah, 2 impacts.
Boom, boom.
Oh! Oh!
Ooh.
Well, that's nifty.
Put a hole
Punching
right in him.
holes in them.
I thought it was doing the big thing on Street Fighter where it goes KO.
波の術師の 120% 成立している。やられる方は想像以上。
Unpleasant. Yeah, you could say
Well,
that.
a little bit.
Unimaginably unpleasant.
失礼。
Oh, pardon me.
虎杖君、とどめは待ってください。これを見てください。
呪霊ってこういうの映んないじゃん。
Yeah.
落ち着いて聞いてください。
Oh boy, the plot's about to thicken.
元人間と言った方がいいかな。映画館の3人と同じだな。呪術で体の形を無理やり変えられてる。
それだけなら初めに気づけますよ。呪霊のように呪力がみなぎっていた。
そればっかりは犯人に術式のことを聞くしかないな。ただ脳幹のあたりにいじられた形跡がある。虎杖は聞いてるか？
あ、うっす。
こいつらの死因はざっくり言うと、君が殺したんじゃない。
Oh,
そのあたり、履き違えるなよ。
俺にとっては同じ重さの他人の死だ。趣味が悪すぎだろ。
あの残影自体ブラフで私たちは誘い込まれたのでしょう。これはそこそこでは済みそうにない。
Oh, I thought we were going all out.
特級仮想音量。
Special grade potential apparitions.
強力な呪いとなって権限しやすい。有名な妖怪や怪談ってことですか？それしか見えてないって感じだよね。でも人々が常に恐れているのは、そんなおとぎ話じゃないだろ？天才とか。君との会話はストレスがなくて助かるよ。いや、そんな。
It's your hammock in the sewer.
人々は、大地を、森を、それらに向けられた呪力は大きすぎるがゆえに、形を得る前に知恵をつけ、今まで息を潜めていたんだ。
Oh boy.
僕らしい俺の仲間さ。
Careful when you're touching me. I've seen what you can do.
俺は人が人を憎み恐れた腹から
Oh.
生まれた呪いだよ。
これである程度犯人のアジトが絞られます。
おっしゃ乗り込むか。
いえ、まだまだある程度です。映画館にいた少年吉野純平。監視カメラの映像と佇まいからして彼が呪詛師である可能性は低いと考えていました。ただ被害者と関係があるとなれば話は別です。
そういや俺、伊地知さん以外の補助の人知らねえよ。
まあ、虎杖君が生きてるって知ってるの私だけですから。
Yeah, I can't forget that detail.
くぞ
ーHe's all excited.
ある程度ではなく、もう分かっているんですよね。犯人の居場所。
犯人はその気になれば残影なんて残さずに現場を立ち去れるはずです。私たちはまた誘い込まれています。半身乗り込むリスクと虎杖君を連れて行くリスク、前者を選んだまでです。彼はまだ子供ですから。
なんだみ先生気をつけてね。
虎杖君。
ななみん
引っ叩きますよ。
いました。
あれ私服？
高校にはしばらく行っていないみたいですね。ここからは車を降りますよ。
We just want to ask you a few questions.
I want them answered immediately. Oh, what the fuck?
Some interesting
right.
creatures there. Well,
get back to them getting ready to go out, even though none of them know that Itadori is alive.
Well, yeah, that's the thing that I'm glad they brought up because,
because
we have all
skipped ahead a month.
Yeah, we skipped ahead a month. We have all of our other characters at the school doing their exchange battle, whatever, and nobody knows yet that Yuji or Itadori is still alive. So, at what point are we gonna meet back up? I assume everybody's gonna be maybe leveled up by then, but who knows? And kind of the interesting thing with not only this episode, but these two episodes that we, this one with the theater storyline essentially is that, so the kid that was in there being bullied, it almost seemed like he was able to have a hand in making it happen because it's awfully convenient that demon just happened to show up in the theater where the three kind of bullies were that happened. So I got to believe that whether they wanted to or not, they somehow had some kind of hand in making the demon appear there, who was apparently human at some point is what I'm getting from that, and now has this ability. So, I mean, that was wild. I mean, a lot more than just coincidence.
Well, it was a curse born from human hatred, so I could see that he manifested him being there, but also Mahito could also just be one of those that that's what he seeks out. He seeks out anybody
who has that level of hate.
So maybe he
whatever.
sees you get bullied, and he takes out those two guys and sees if you can see them or not.
Yeah. So tries to entice me to join the dark side.
And exactly what happens where immediately he goes, "How can I do that?" So then he immediately wants to be on the same team.
We got a winner.
And so that's what I was left asking last episode was, how did this come to be? Are they working together some way, somehow? Well, and we got some answers now, and now we're gonna follow Yoshino Junpei to see what his next move is. He's been out of school because basically, once you find this out, instead of keeping up appearances, he's like, you know what?
I don't need that math stuff.
I don't need that anymore. Well, if I got a curse doing my dirty work for me, and there's a term for it called a curse user, that random humans do use the curses to do their own bidding. So I love that that added into this storyline.
Well, and just the fact, even beyond that they can see the curses, and that's, I assume, what they're doing. The little box of little monsters there, like that's going to be the big test to see if they can see what's in the box.
And then or if they release that and they follow him around and see, are they going to see him noticing the two little guys, following him around? And it turns out too that we're talking about his untapped potential with Itadori Kun, that he punches and it's at 100% when it hits, and then it gets another 120%
secondary.
So he's like a two punch man that we saw in Invincible, which was the joke behind One Punch Man. But so that's interesting to see that he can unlock that much power, enough to put a hole through a person. And that ended up being
former humans.
That still somewhat human is what we found out. So is that Mahito's work, that he can actually do that too as well? Just when he does that, instead of just taking you out, he can also make you a little bit different. That you just keep saying lunchbox and detergent.
Yeah, he's got a whole cave full of them.
I mean, there's levels to what Mojito can do. I mean, obviously we saw in the theater, not that we're condoning those sort of actions, but people having that kind of behavior in the theater can be quite distracting.
Yeah, I mean, never mind what they did in the schoolyard. It's all the noise in the theater.
You're all about the theater, not even that.
And that's extreme bullying in the schoolyard is one thing. When you're just trying to enjoy some alone time. Although I was wondering whether they were actually going to start bullying him in the theaters. It looked like they didn't even see him. They ignored him, but they just continued on. Being jerks, and of course, they brought up the female and the things that was said by.
And I was glad that they did show the whole scene, because I have it paused right here where she doesn't look like she's really excited about what's all happening, but it could be what they're saying that he supposedly said, and then at the end, end of the altercation, she's laughing and joking right along.
Well,
with
he
him.
kind of
So I'm glad that they included that, because at first I'm like, why are they doing it? She doesn't seem like she's
there was
like happy they're doing this, but then
it was the implication there was sort of some sort of weird power play, like, you know, can I get these guys to do this for me? And you know, I can kind of control people to do what I want. All I have to do is say somebody did this, and then these guys all thinking they're gonna, you know, have their chance with me are gonna go and behave in a crazy ass manner that sets them up for being taken out in a pretty horrific manner. But it was very interesting to learn that the mojito is like, I can either take you out or I can just completely disfigure you. And I don't know which is worse, you know? I mean, those were some creepy looking creatures. And that was, that was an interesting battle with,
Nanami, the former salary man.
Nanami, I don't know.
Ex-salary man. Don't call me that.
What is salary man?
It's just like businessman.
He's a salary man, like mid-level management or something like that. Which, you know, but I mean, that battle was interesting. And Answer, you talked about it a little bit, but the power that we saw from Itadori was pretty awesome. Where there's the hit and then there's the follow-up, which is real cool. Like we learned, there's a little bit of a delay, but it was a cool battle. Learning more about their skills and kind of, you know, having that part of the story go forward. Answer, you brought up like the rest of the team doesn't know that Itadori still out there. And training. Oh Jesus, we're just paused. I mean, you know, shout out to who's ever making these things, because this is just disturbing and creepy the way they draw this. I mean, really
well,
nasty.
Their curses, you don't want them to look like Care Bears.
No. Well, no, but you know, we did,
which they should do to throw us off. Like, oh, it's cute and cuddly.
They're like the old boxing gloves.
I mean,
that's just so you don't sleep.
Right. It just, I don't know. It creates an uneasy feeling when you see them, like, ew, gross, and like part of you is like, oh, take it out, but then you realize it's like just a human. You're like,
well, in this case, it's just a human turn.
Now you kind of feel sorry for it. You're like, oh no,
who was this?
But look,
like this one was actually crying, so like I think that was like kind of like a little bit of a tell for him, and then obviously the watch.
Somebody just mutilated this person, and now they're in this form, and who knows what sort of cognitive capacity they have. Whether, I mean, do you have a sense of awareness of what's going on and what you've become, and you're just, you know, out there crying for help, and people kill it, you know, like that mentality. But it's another crazy episode.
I did appreciate Yuji's excitement of getting to go on the big, you know, the big hunt or anything he's involved with. He's super excited, like, oh, we know where they are. Let's go right in head first. And you know, Nanami wasn't necessarily about it. So again, the energy of youth and inexperience. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah,
nothing can ever go wrong there, right?
Oh. Well, because obviously, you know, our ex-salesman, Itadori, ex-salary man, he knows exactly what's going on. He's like, he could have easily done this without leaving any residue.
Yep.
He's trying to lure us in. We don't need to have someone who's inexperienced just running in head first. Otherwise, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah. Could be a trap. We'll have to find out.
It's a trap. Everything to you is a trap.
It's a trap.
So that is
set up.
So then I'm curious as to then what happens when we finally get up to the curse user and see what happens when he releases the hounds, so to speak. See, they don't look too bad. I mean, they got wings. I mean, they got bigger eyes and probably sharp fangs, but the one has, you know, the nice purple full pout lips.
It's like a fish with wings.
Like, come on.
Dude, those things are creepy as shit.
Oh, come on. You wouldn't want to cuddle up with... Oh, look at him. Look at him looking at you with those loving eyes. Come on.
Pass.
That's a hard
Oh,
pass
whatever.
for me.
Pass. All right. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these cute, cuddly things like I am, unlike these two losers. So far, Hamilton, Hope, Mason, Quinn, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.